Hello everyone, we are group FEELSPACE. Today we are excited to present our group project called FEELSPACE, a platform designed to support Gen Z's mental health. Let's start with the first slide. The first slide talks about a big problem that many young people are facing right now, mental health challenge among Gen Z. When we look at the facts, we can see that mental health problems are growing fast among young adults between 17 until 25 years old. This is the time when people are studying or starting their first job. Because of this, students and young professionals often feel a lot of negative emotion. They deal with high stress, constant anxiety, overthinking, and total burnout. Why is this happening? The main reason are heavy pressure from school or university and high expectation from society. Trying to get perfect grades or trying to fit in make their emotional well-being much worse. It makes them feel overwhelmed and alone, which means they really need better support. So this brings us to the next question. Why is FEELSPACE and why don't young people just get help right now? The truth is, there are many barriers to getting mental health support today. First, professional counseling and therapy are very expensive, so most students cannot afford it. Second, there is still a social stigma, which means people feel embarrassed to ask for help. Also, it is hard to find a safe place where no one will judge you, and many people worry about their privacy when they share their feelings online. This is why we create our solution, FEELSPACE. FEELSPACE is an AI-powered app made to solve this exact problem. It brings together emotional support, tools for self-reflection, and professional help all in one single app. It is safe, private, and affordable, so young adults can easily take care of their minds.
In this slide, I will explain the target users of our solution. First is overwhelmed academic, which are university students aged 17 to 22 who experience academic stress and burnout. Second is early career professional, or young workers aged 21 to 25 who face work pressure and work-life balance challenges. Third is digitally isolated individuals who prefer private emotional expression and need secure, confidential support system. In this slide, I will explain the key problem identified. The main issues we identified are: first is limited access to affordable mental health care. Many people cannot easily access professional support because of cost or availability. Second is fear of judgment from others. This can prevent people from openly sharing their feelings and seeking help. Third is low trust in data privacy and security. Users want to make sure their personal information remains safe and confidential. And the last is a lack of immediate emotional support during stressful situations. People often need help quickly, but support is not always available when they need it.
In this slide, I will explain about empathize stage. In the empathize stage, we focus on understanding the real challenges faced by students in their daily lives. Based on our observations, students rely heavily on digital devices such as laptops, smartphones, and AI-based learning tools to support their studies. However, these technologies also create distraction, especially from social media notifications and other online activities. In addition, students often experience physical and mental fatigue after long study sessions. Many of them feel stressed, overwhelmed, and struggle to maintain their concentration. From these findings, we realize that students not only need academic support but only emotional support and a safe space where they can manage their stress and express their feelings comfortably. Okay, next, after gathering insights during the empathize stage, we move to define stage. At this stage, we analyze the problems and identify the root cause behind students' difficulties. We found that the main issues are digital distraction and mental exhaustion, which reduce students' focus and negatively affect their emotional well-being. Therefore, we formulate the following problem statement. How might we help students stay focused, productive, and mentally healthy while studying? Based on this problem statement, we conclude that students need a platform that can help them manage stress, reduce distraction, monitor their emotional condition, and provide accessible emotional support. This insight became the foundation for developing FEELSPACE as a mental health support platform for students. Now that we have identified the user's need and defined the main problem, we can move on to the immediate stage where we develop possible solution and features for FEELSPACE. I would like to hand over the presentation to my friend. Thank you.
Today, I will explain our idea stage. Okay, in this idea stage, we focus on creating solutions to address the main problem identified during our research. First, we propose a transparent gateway, which helps users understand how the system works and increase trust. At the second, an intelligent mood tracker can monitor user emotional condition and provide personalized support. At third, an AI friend offers friendly conversation and emotional assistance whenever you need someone to talk to. Next, multimodal journaling allows users to express their thoughts and telling through text, voice, image, or other formats. Next, a consultation portal connects users with professional questionnaire or mental health expert for further guidance. And finally, an emergency support button provides quick access to help during urgent situations. Their feature we are designed to solve the identified user pain point and create a more supportive, accessible, and user-friendly mental health platform. Next, in this slide is show our how might we question. This question help us turn the problem we found during research into opportunities for creating solution. The first challenge is mitigating digital distraction. Students often lose focus because of notification social media. And in environmental distraction, our HMW question is how might we design an adaptive and minimalistic interface that reduce distraction and encourage long study blocks. The second challenge is combating mental fatigue. Many students experience stress, exhaustion, and burnout because of heavy academic workload. Our HMW question is how might we integrate wellness, tracking, and micro break feature that help students maintain their energy and mental stamina through the day. The third challenge is providing flexible emotional release of catharsis. Traditional text journaling can feel difficult for students who are already stressed or emotionally overwhelmed before. We ask through text, voice, image, or other formats in more comfortable way. The fourth challenge is providing empathic and intelligent support. While AI tools can be helpful, they often feel robotic and lack emotional understanding. Our HMW question is how might we create an AI companion that combines supportive conversation with practical guidance, making users feel heard and understood. The final challenge is crisis management. During moment of extreme stress or emotionally distress, students need immediately and easy access to support. We ask how might we develop an emergency support system that can quickly connect user with trusted resource and assistance when we need. Overall, this how might we question guided our brainstorming process and help us generate the future presented in the previous slide. They ensure that every proposed solution was directly connected to real user needs and pain point identified during the research stage. The last slide, we will explain the prototype development process, our application to transfer our ideas into a usable solution. We developed the prototype through the three stages: low fidelity, mid fidelity, and high fidelity prototyping. The first stage was the low fidelity prototype. At this stage, we create simple hand-drawn sketch to visualize our initial ideas. This sketch help us determine the basic layout, screen flow, and placement of important feature without focusing on design detail. The goal was quickly explore different concepts and identify the most effective structure for the application. At the second stage was the mid-fidelity prototype. After finalizing the basic concept, we developed a more detailed version using Canva and Google tools. At this stage, we focus on usability, navigation, and content organization. We start defining how the user will interact with the system and ensure that the application flow was clear, logical, and easy to understand. This stage allow us to evaluate the user experience before investigating more time in advanced design. The final stage was the high fidelity prototype. We create interactive prototyping using Figma to closely reassemble a real mobile application. This version included refined layout, colors, icon, how the application function in real life. This high fidelity prototype allowed us to test the overall design, gather feedback, and identity areas for improvement before moving to actual development. By following these three stages, we were able to gradually transfer our initial ideas into a realistic and aligned with this need our target users.
Now, I would like to explain the core features of FEELSPACE. FEELSPACE is designed as an integrated emotional support platform that helps users understand their feelings, reflect on their experiences, and access support whenever needed. The first feature is mood tracking. Users can easily select and record their daily moods, allowing them to become more aware of their emotional condition and identify patterns over time. And the second feature is AI Friend, which serves as a safe and judgment-free companion available 24 hours a day. Users can freely express their thoughts, emotions, and concerns whenever they need someone to talk. The third feature is smart journaling. Unlike a traditional journal, entries written by users can be utilized by AI Friend to better understand the user's emotional history and provide more personalized conversations and support. And the fourth feature is consultation, which allows users to connect with mental health professionals whenever they require additional guidance beyond AI support. And finally, FEELSPACE provides emergency support for urgent situations, ensuring users can quickly access appropriate help when immediate assistance is needed. And together, these features create a supportive ecosystem that combines emotional reflections, personalized AI assistance, and professional support in one platform. And now, I will briefly demonstrate how users interact with FieldSpace through the applications. And first of all, we choose the language for we to choose, and we choose an English. And first of all, we need to registering, and the journey begins on the welcome screen, as you can see, where users are introduced to FieldSpace and its mission of creating a safe space for every feeling. And then we choose our full name, such as this, and you choose your age. For example, I'm 20 and I'm a male, and in place of your origin actually, and then your current domicile, and of course your marital status. And it's important for your data and for your AI friend. It's actually very important. Single and your occupation. Now I am a university student. Next, and there's a bunch of questionnaire, and it's very important too. Like, are you currently taking on any medications? I said no, and no. Do you have any pre-existing health conditions? And have you ever received psychological or psychiatric support before? No, and that's it. And after registering and completing short onboarding and questionnaire, and first of all, users actually can select their current mood, like probably like you are happy now or sad or just so, you know. So this simple interaction encourages emotional awareness and serves as the starting point for their mental wellness journey. And after you selecting your mood, like maybe I'm happy, great, and the selected mood is automatically recorded and visualized in the mood analytics section, as you can see, allowing users to track emotional patterns and changes over time. And here you can actually answer the question like, have you drank water today? Have you eaten today? And read journal for today. And that's it. And next users actually can access the AI friend, which acts as their personal emotional companion. Here, users can freely share their thoughts and feelings in a supportive and non-judgmental environment. What makes the FieldSpace different from a general AI chatbot is that AI friend is integrated with both mood tracking and journaling features. This means that the AI can understand the user's emotional history and previous reflections, allowing it to provide more personalized and contextual support instead of repeatedly asking the same questions. And users can also write journal here, like maybe I'm overwhelmed, bad. Okay, and these entries help AI friend better understand the user's journey and emotional development over time. And of course, after you saving your journaling or your reflection, if users need a professional guidance, they can access the consultation feature and connect with mental health experts. Like, it's just a prototype, and none of this is actually a psychiatric or even psychology. It's just a prototype. In emergency situations, users can immediately use the emergency buttons or support button to seek urgent assistance. Like if you press the button click me for help, it's actually directly call to 112. It's actually a emergency for Indonesian's ambulance. And yeah, it's actually very important. And finally, users can review their emotional progress and personal mental health journey through their profile and activity history, as you can see. And this user flow is designed to make emotional support is accessible, personalized, and easy to use for young adults facing everyday emotional challenges. And to evaluate the usability and effectiveness of FieldSpace, we conducted testing with participants who match our target user profile, particularly university students and young adults. We applied usability testing to observe how easily participants could navigate the application and complete key tasks such as selecting moods, interacting with AI friend, and accessing support features. We also conducted user experience walkthroughs where participants explored the prototype and provided feedback regarding the interface, navigation, and overall experience. In addition, we used the think aloud method, encouraging participants to verbalize their thoughts while using the application, and this helped us identify areas that could be improved from users' perspective. Finally, feedback was collected through post-test discussions and evaluations to better understand user satisfaction, perceive usefulness, and potential improvements for future development. Through these testing methods, we were able to assess both the functionality and user experience of FieldSpace and ensure that the platform effectively addresses the emotional support needs of its users.
Now, on this slide, I will explain the testing result of FieldSpace. Based on our users' testing, FieldSpace showed several strengths. First, the application is very easy to use, making it accessible for students and young professionals. Second, the interface is attractive and calming, which help users feel more comfortable when using the platform. Third, the features are relevant to users' emotional and mental health needs. Finally, the AI support features provide interactive assistance and guidance whenever users need it. From the user feedback, participants reported that FEELSPACE was helpful in managing academic stress and supporting their emotional well-being. For this next slide is areas for improvement. Although the testing result was positive, we also identified some areas that need improvement. Some issues found during testing include navigation error in the emergency button feature, limited feedback in the voice journaling function, and the fact that web-based access was considered less practical by some users. To address these issues, we plan several future improvements. First, we will fix and optimize the emergency support integration, and then the second one, we will enhance the voice journaling feature by improving clearer feedback and better interaction. And finally, we plan to develop native Android and iOS application to improve accessibility and user experience. The last slide, conclusion. In conclusion, FEELSPACE is designed to address mental health challenges faced by students and young professionals. The platform combines AI-powered support, mood tracking, journaling, and access to professional consultation in one integrated solution. It also provides a secure, accessible, and user-friendly environment where users can express their feelings and receive emotional support. We believe FEELSPACE can have a positive impact by helping users manage their stress, reduce anxiety, and improve their overall well-being. That's all. Thank you for your attention.